Hey guys, today I'm going to do something crazy and I'm going to do a MAC 224 / Sigma E40 brush challenge where I'm going to try to do a whole face of makeup using just the MAC 224 or the Sigma E40. They both look like this. They're fluffy blending brushes. They're basically the same brush. My Sigma E40 is a little bit fluffier than the MAC 224, but they're such a great brush. Like, both of them, I love them and I would never let them go. They're so awesome. And I just was sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know, these brushes are so good and everyone should own one of these, to the point where I was just like, wait, I think you could probably do a full face of makeup using just one of these brushes. And I was right, because this is the look, no spoiler alert. But I just wanted to do as much as I could just using these brushes. All right, so we are ready to go. And we're gonna start off with our foundation. So with foundation, today I'm using mainly the C2 Face and Body foundation from MAC. And it's the little one. And I'm gonna mix it with some N1 foundation from MAC, also Face and Body. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take my 224 and I'm going to swirl my foundation around here. This is probably not enough, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just kind of starting by spreading it. I'm getting a pretty decent coverage with this by using the 224 with the Face and Body, so I'm pretty satisfied, and I'm gonna go over some of this more troubled spots with some concealer right now. I'm taking the MAC Mineralize Concealer in W15, and I'm just going to apply this. I guess it comes with a little brush, but that would be cheating, so I'll put some on the back of my hand with the brush, but then I'll go in with my 224 and pat it on to the spots I need it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same color concealer just for laziness sake to some other areas of my skin that I feel are a little bit red or need a little bit extra help. Now I'm gonna take my clean E40 brush, which, mind you, is just about the same as the MAC 224. Mine is a little bit more like fluffed out just because I've had it longer, but it does the same exact thing. I'm gonna take this to set some of my concealer and my foundation. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light to set some of my concealer and foundation. So I'm just gonna go in with this like that, tap it off, and then go back in. I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlight on my face. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced Candlelight Glow. Has a pink and a like iridescent white side. I'm just gonna take this, swirl it together, tap off the excess, and go in those same areas I just put that powder on. So right here. There's the highlight. Looking glowy. I'm going to go in with my contour color, which is going to be the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer that I love because it smells like chocolate, of course. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the same brush. I'm gonna wipe off some of that highlighter powder because I want this to be matte. Isn't this brush great, guys? I told you, you can just do so much. Okay, so here we go, swirling it around, tapping off the excess. Finding my cheekbones again. And I'm just kind of sculpting it out here, making sure that I'm like really buffing in this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and choose a blush. I'm gonna go ahead and use this blush I got from the Archie's Girls collection from MAC. and it is called, what is this? Flatter Me Pearl Matte Face Powder. It's showing up really kind of weird colored on camera, but it's just basically a coral blush. And I'm swirling my brush in here. And I'm just taking this and starting about right here on the apples of my cheek. And then I'm blending back. So I know that the E40 and 224 are excellent for like the bridge eye color, which is like the main color that you blend everything else into, and for just blending out eyeshadow. It's not like the best for packing color onto the lid, but since this whole face is used, since we're using this brush for everything on the face, you know, we're gonna try it today. So I'm just gonna do a neutral look. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Omega by MAC, which is a kind of a matte taupe color. Okay, so now I have my crease, wiping off my brush on my wrist. I'm gonna go ahead and take Orb by MAC, which is a pink matte, very, very light shade. It's this one right here. And I'm just gonna use this all over my lid. This is the part that I would definitely not use this brush to do, just because I really want this color to be deposited on my lid. And you need a flat shader brush to properly do that. But you know, I'm not gonna throw my 224 under the bus. I have my color on my lid. You can't really tell because of the reason I just explained. So I'm gonna go ahead and define my eyes a little bit more with a darker shade. I'm gonna use this Espresso Brown by MAC. MAC. I'm just going into the very outer part of my eye. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade Brulee from MAC. It is a lot like Orb, only it's just more creamy based and not pink. But it's very light as well. And I'm going to take it and kind of put it on top of all of that, and I'm gonna blend it into under my brow. So right now, this would be the look that you would get from using this brush if you just use a brush alone. Now I still need lips, I need mascara, and I need brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those and then come back and you'll see what the look looks like completed. All right guys, so here's the finished look. And all I did extra was just kind of barely filled in my brows, and I put a little lip balm on, and I put just a little bit of mascara on. As you can see, this brush is just fantastic. I mean, you can do a full face aside from, you know, your brows and your lashes and your liner and lips with that brush. You know, it's just so great. So I would say if you're going to invest in any kind of brush, then either get the MAC 224 or the Sigma E40. These brushes just don't compare to any other brushes. They're just fantastic, and they are a staple in any makeup collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 224 face challenge. I had a lot of fun doing it. I've never done anything like that before, but I loved it. And I hope to see y'all next video. Bye.